The guys who are getting the VIP section at the strip club are monumentally more attractive to you than the guys that live with their parents and play World of Warcraft all day and have never been with a woman.
I'd find them both to
Those
be
are
unattractive,
really interesting
personally.
parallels.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hold on, Catherine. So you were saying that you don't want a guy who is sleeping with a bunch of women because you think he's going to be lying, he's going to be sneaking
Yeah.
around,
I
right?
think that he's gonna have like a lot of things. I mean, I guess if he was really transparent about it, like that would be good. But if I find out like that they were with a lot of women and it was recently, they've been at it for years, that would not make me feel safe. I'm also not going to feel special, like I'm not going to feel like our connection could be like as strong as it is. Um, and so like I just could be like a weird girl. I don't know.
So what if he was super honest, super transparent, and he was upfront with you and said, like, you're his girl, he's giving you the attention, giving you the resources, like he comes home to you at night, and but when he goes away on a trip, he's gonna go sleep with some other women when he's on that trip.
And like this is a factor. Like I just assume that he's gonna do that.
It might happen. But he's upfront with telling you that it might happen. He's not lying to you about it.
That would just like not make me okay. But so he's like pre-planning that he's gonna
Not
sleep
pre-
with someone.
no. I mean, I don't mean pre-planning that he's going to.
It's
He
a
just says
possibility because he's gonna be getting dinner with an ex in his hometown. Is this like the kind
That's
of
just
scenario we're
weird.
playing with? Okay, yeah.
So,
It
Catherine,
would
so
make me
imagine
nervous.
this, right? Imagine a guy checks all your boxes, right? This is Mr. Perfect. He's giving you everything you could have ever imagined. But in the past, he's gotten into some trouble with women, right? Like he's been out there, been playing the game, but he's still giving you everything you want. He's committed to you. And, he tells you, look, like when I go, to Toronto, we're probably going to go to some nightclubs. Some shit might happen. Don't worry about it. I'll be home next week. What are you going to think? Like, would you rather him tell you if something happens or just, some girls grinding on his lap in the club and you're like, whatever, it's fine. He's
I
a
mean,
man.
obviously, if it's going to be someone that I'm with, like, I'm probably going to like scope them out and do like a really thorough interview. And then I'm gonna trust them overall, and then if they did do something like that, I would like to have, like communicate, like, hey, like, yeah, like go ahead and do that. But, here's my boundaries. Like, here's how like I would feel better in these situations because I'm not going to be blowing up your phone. Like that's psychotic, but at least like checking in with me so I don't have to like fear like those kinds of things. Maybe at like the end of the night, right before you go to bed, if it's like 3, 4 in the morning, try to like FaceTime me, like do something so I can feel like more comforted so my anxiety isn't freaking out. And if they have suggestions, to I just yeah.
So man of your dreams, when he's traveling for business, you want to FaceTime at 2 a.m. before he goes to bed. Make sure he's not out there with other women.
Okay, if he's like actually like doing like business and work, oh no, someone's gonna hear what I'm gonna say and use this against me one day. If like they're doing like business and work, like I would feel like more trust like worthy. But if they're gonna go out on like a guy's trip and like a bachelor trip and they're going to Cabo or something, or they're hanging out with their old college buddy who's still in his heyday. I mean, that would really alarm me.
So if they're traveling because they're crushing it and they've got stuff to do in another country, that's awesome. If they're traveling to relax, that's not good.
Well, no, I just guess it depends on the exact scenario, because like you are who you surround yourself with. So if you're surrounding yourself with like one of your friends that could be a bad influence, that's not going to sit right with me. And then if you're putting yourself in a certain environment, like perhaps sort of like a strip club, a lot of like alcohol, that's also not going to make me feel the best.
Yeah. So what if he comes to you and says,
like, what's the intent of the trip or the intent of whatever's going on? It's like if he goes out and he's like celebrating a big business deal or something and he wasn't planning on going out to go find girls, That's one thing versus him like going out to the strip club. He's looking to go get some action.
Yeah, yeah. I'm learning right now currently that I have some inner work to do about this. So thanks guys. Thanks for bringing this to my attention that I seem to have a really big problem with this. Okay. All right, moving on.
So let me ask you this. So let's say that you're with a guy for 6 months and he comes to you and tells you, I'm going to spend 3 months in Ibiza selling yachts. How are you going to feel about that?
Am I invited? What?
I wouldn't.
Are you going to be like, that sounds cool, go do it, go crush it? Or are you going to think like, oh, what's he going to be up to in Ibiza?
I'm going to break up with him and then be like, if we want to revisit this when you come back, sounds great. But I'm sorry.
So you're totally cool when he comes back from Ibiza. You're like, let's jump right back into where we were.
No, I'm gonna reassess.
It's not a trick question either.
Good Lord. I'm gonna reassess like where he's at, because like what if something happened over there and he's a changed man and he's like, suddenly like girls, like I'm glad that I broke up with you beforehand, you know? Otherwise, if he's in Ibiza and we break up in the middle of the 3 months, then it's by like a phone call. Womp.
But if he's gonna bring you with, that's gonna be amazing, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Can we interview someone else here?
Yeah, we're grilling.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little flushed.
I'm curious. You said something there. I'm curious what the other girls think. Do you girls think that a man can change?
Depends.
She said like maybe he comes back a changed man. Do you think that's a possibility?
I think so. I think a man can change. It depends on the situation though and what happened. Because like if they're a serial like cheater or something like that, do I think they're gonna change? No. You know what I mean? But if like they did something in their behavior or something that they did wrong and they feel bad about, I feel like there could be improvement in him changing his ways. I don't think that's possible. People go through therapy, go through things in life. You can't blame people for who they are, and they do their inner work. So I think that's fine. People could change.
So Galia, what do you think? Do you think these men that are broke that look like David Beckham are going to change and get it together and start making some money?
No, definitely I'm not gonna take him back. Like when I end with someone, I end for forever. Like I don't take them back. I can stay friends with them, but like in my experience, I can say men really they can change, but they change after when they realize that they lose someone. I'm just gonna give some example. Like if they hurt that woman and they see with their behavior, they lose her. On the next woman, next relationship, they are perfect men. Then they are going to be changed. Not with the woman they're losing. This is always what happened when I see with a friends, even it's happened like to me. Like someone when you lose me, then they change and then they're exactly the men what I was asking for. And I see them on the new relationship, they are this men what I was asking and they give these attentions. And that's why I say men really can change when they realize that they're losing someone they truly love. Because
see, I want to jump in on that because I've heard this from a lot of women before, where I was with this guy and I wanted him to be this way and he wouldn't be that way. And as soon as I left him, he got a new girlfriend and now he's being that way. And a lot of women think like, oh, you know, like because he lost me, now he's motivated to change. And I think that's a lot less common. And what's a lot more common is that he was willing to be that way, just not with you. The different woman is bringing something different to his life that he values and respects more. So he's willing to be this type of guy for that woman.
It's not, because woman is a mirror with the men's what they give on a relationship. Like just example again, like you are in a relationship and if you are treating me with not respect and you're always trying to cheat or lies, of course I'm gonna start to mirroring you. Like what you give me, that I'll give you back. And then you're thinking I'm not good the woman. Actually, I'm a very good woman, but you didn't open that woman. Because the key with the woman's, it's on the men's hands. But they don't realize this one. And
see, I think the mirror thing is like an excuse to act bad in a relationship, right?
No.
Like I act the same way with all the women I'm with. Some of them are crazy. Some of them are super nice. Some of them are just average how they act. Like I'll act the same way and 50 different women will act different ways back, right? So obviously it's not a mirror, like in my experience, right? Like there are differences in how women act when I act pretty much the same.
I think how much they are smarter, like when they realize that you are just acting like this and you have some gaps in your personality, that's why you're acting like this, trust me, they're gonna give you to do what you want.
So you think it's dumb women that will act good when a man's not treating them right?
They are smart women. Like if they want you in their life, trust me, they're gonna put the glasses and they're gonna close their eyes for everything, and they're gonna leave you to think that, yo, I'm so bad, I'm so like this, she's so kind, she's so good. Actually, she know what you're doing, but just right now she needs you for something else, and that's why she leave you to stay on her life. The way when she doesn't need you anymore, you are doubt. You're going out, and then you say, oh my god, what I did. She's last with me, like she ain't with me. Actually, she's already take what was needed from you, and all the time she wasn't put the glasses and acting like a stupid, because all women are smart. We are born to be smart. That's why
some women are much smarter than others. The same with men too.
That's why the God gives to the woman to make the children and to give everything on the house.
All right, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that clip. If you want to check out the full-length podcast episode, you can find that right over here. Also, make sure you visit my website over here where you'll find my supplements, the opportunity to book me privately one-on-one for coaching, and most importantly, my new School of Unplugging, which you'll find on the courses tab. Newer to the channel, hit subscribe.